Hey everyone, welcome back to English Decoded, the slow English podcast where we make real English easy, clear, and fun for you every single day. I am Maya and I am Lily and we are so glad you are here with us today. Seriously, we are really happy you decided to spend some time with us. Maybe you just woke up a few minutes ago. Maybe you are getting ready right now, brushing your hair or making your morning drink. Maybe you are on a bus or a train, looking out the window with a little bit of sleepy eyes. Wherever you are, whatever you are doing, welcome. This is your English time. This is a warm, friendly, relaxed space where you can listen, repeat, and grow your confidence in English every single day. Today we have a topic that is super useful and very close to everyday life. We are going to talk about morning routines. Yes, morning routines. We are going to learn all the real words and phrases you need to talk about waking up, getting out of bed, going to the bathroom, making breakfast, getting ready, and starting your day, all in natural, flowing English. And the great thing about this topic is that everyone has a morning. Everyone wakes up. Everyone does something in the first hour or two of their day. So this vocabulary is something you can use immediately. Right away. As soon as today is over. We are going to keep things simple and clear. Short sentences. Real examples. Lots of repetition. This episode is perfect for B1 or B2 learners, but even if you are a little below or above that level, you will still get a lot from today. Because knowing how to talk about simple daily life things like your breakfast or your shower is often more useful than knowing advanced grammar rules. This is real conversation English. The kind you use with a friend, a coworker, or even just when you practice speaking at home. We also want to remind you about our learning style on this podcast. We do things in a special flow. First you listen to a story or dialogue. Then we discuss the important words and phrases. Then you listen again. And that second time, you understand so much more. That is how language really enters your brain. Not from one quick listen, but from hearing, understanding, and hearing again. Please subscribe to English Decoded if you have not done that yet. It really helps us reach more learners just like you. Okay. Let us begin. So Lily, let me ask you something very personal. What time do you usually wake up in the morning? Oh Maya, honestly, I wake up at around 6:45. 6:45, that is early. I know. But here is the thing. My body wakes up at 6:45, but my brain does not really wake up until maybe 7:30. So you are like a quiet, confused zombie for the first part of the morning exactly. A zombie who needs tea immediately. I completely understand that feeling. I usually wake up around 7, but sometimes I open my eyes, look at the time, and just think, no. Not yet, and then I close my eyes again for a few minutes. That is so real. And that is exactly why this topic is so great to talk about. Morning routines are something every person can relate to. So let us start from the very beginning. The moment your morning actually starts. The first phrase is wake up. Wake up means you stop sleeping. Your eyes open. Your brain starts to slowly turn on. Example, I wake up at 7 every morning. Another example, I woke up earlier than usual today because I had an important appointment. Simple, right? But here is something really important to learn. Wake up and get up are not the same thing. This is a difference that many English learners do not know, and it is very useful. Wake up is the moment your sleep ends. Get up is the moment you actually leave your bed and stand up. So you can wake up at 7, but get up at 7:15. Does that make sense, Lily? Yes, completely. Like, I wake up and then I just lie there for a while. I check my phone, I think about what I need to do today, and only then do I actually get up. That is such a normal thing. So here is a great example sentence. I wake up at 6:45, but I only get up at 7. Try repeating that. Wake up. Get up. Wake up is when sleep ends. Get up is when you leave the bed. Now, most people have an alarm to help them wake up. And we have some very useful phrases connected to alarms. The first one is my alarm goes off. When your alarm goes off, it means it starts making noise. It starts ringing or beeping. Example, my alarm goes off at 6:30 every morning. And here is the next phrase. Hit snooze. If you hit snooze, you press a button that stops your alarm for a short time, usually about 5 or 10 minutes, and then it rings again. Example, I hit snooze twice this morning. Another example, every night I promise myself I will not hit snooze tomorrow, and then every morning I hit snooze anyway. That is the story of so many people's lives. It really is. And if you hit snooze too many times, you might end up running late. Running late means you do not have enough time. You are almost late or already late. Example, I hit snooze 3 times so I ended up running late. Good. Keep that phrase in mind. Now let us put some of these phrases together in a little morning story. Just listen first. My alarm goes off at 6:30. I wake up, but I do not get up right away. I hit snooze once. Then I get up at 6:40. Okay. Now let us talk about one phrase in that story. Right away. Right away means immediately. At once. Without waiting. So if I say I do not get up right away, it means I stay in bed for a short time. Maybe a few minutes. Maybe 10 minutes. Let us also add one more phrase. Stay in bed. Very simple. If you stay in bed, you do not get up yet. Example, on weekends I love to stay in bed a little longer. And let us not forget the feeling word for mornings. Sleepy. Sleepy means tired, not fully awake yet. Example, I feel very sleepy in the morning, or, I need my tea before I can think properly because I am still sleepy. Now listen to that little story one more time. My alarm goes off at 6:30. I wake up, but I do not get up right away. I hit snooze once. Then I get up at 6:40. Did you catch more the second time? Good. That is progress. Now repeat after us. I wake up at 7. I get up at 7:10. My alarm goes off at 6:30. I hit snooze once. I stay in bed a little longer on weekends. I feel sleepy in the morning. Nice work. That is real speaking practice happening right now. Now let us move forward in the morning. You survived the alarm. You got out of bed. Now it is time to go to the bathroom and get ready. Lily, what do you do first? Oh, definitely wash my face. That is always the first thing. Washing your face just makes you feel so much more awake. Good. So the phrase is wash my face. Example, I wash my face as soon as I get up. Notice the phrase as soon as. As soon as means immediately after something happens. As soon as I wake up. As soon as I get up. Very useful. Next phrase. Brush my teeth. Example, I brush my teeth before breakfast. Good. Now a very important one. Take a shower. In English we say take a shower, not do a shower. Example, I take a quick shower every morning. And there is that word. Quick. Quick means fast and short. Remember it. It is very useful. And after the shower, we get dressed. Get dressed means put on your clothes. Example, after my shower I get dressed. And do my hair means fix your hair, brush it, make it look ready. Example, I do my hair quickly because I never have a lot of time. Now let us build a small story with these phrases. Just listen. I get up at 7. Then I wash my face, brush my teeth, and take a quick shower. After that, I get dressed and do my hair. Now let us talk about two little words. Then and after that. Both help you describe what comes next. When you describe your daily routine, words like then, after that, and before make your English sound organized and natural. They are like little bridges between your sentences. Now listen to that story one more time. I get up at 7. Then I wash my face, brush my teeth, and take a quick shower. After that, I get dressed and do my hair. Better the second time. Good. Repetition is your best friend when learning English. Okay. You are washed, your teeth are clean, your hair is done, you are dressed. Now let us talk about breakfast. Breakfast is one of my favorite parts of the morning. Mine too. So let us start with make breakfast. Example, I make breakfast every morning at home. I do not usually make a big breakfast on weekdays because I do not have enough time. And notice that word, weekdays. Weekdays are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. These are usually the work days or school days. The opposite is weekends, which are Saturday and Sunday. The next phrase is have breakfast. Have breakfast simply means eat breakfast. Example, I have breakfast at 7:30 every morning. Now here are two more important phrases. Skip breakfast and be in a hurry. If you skip breakfast, you do not eat it. Example, I skipped breakfast this morning because I woke up late. And be in a hurry means you do not have much time. Example, on Monday mornings I am always in a hurry. I was in such a hurry today that I only had time for a banana. And here comes quick again. A quick breakfast is a simple, fast meal. Example, my quick breakfast is usually just a banana and some yogurt. On busy mornings, I only have time for a quick breakfast. Now two more important phrases. Make coffee and make tea. Example, the first thing I do every morning is make coffee. Or, I make a cup of tea and sit quietly for 5 minutes before I do anything else. That sounds peaceful. It does. For me it is more like, I make tea and immediately start looking for my phone. Very real. Now the last part before you leave. Pack my bag. Pack my bag means you put everything you need into your bag. Example, I pack my bag before I leave the house. And leave the house simply means you walk out your door. Example, I leave the house at 8 every morning. I always check the weather before I leave the house. Let us put it all together in one morning story. Just listen. After I get dressed, I make a quick breakfast. Usually I have toast, some fruit, and coffee. Then I pack my bag and leave the house at 8. Now let us talk about that word usually. Usually is very important for talking about routines. Because routines happen again and again. You can say, I usually wake up at 7. I usually take a quick shower. I usually have coffee with breakfast. That one word makes your sentence sound natural and real. Now listen to that story again. After I get dressed, I make a quick breakfast. Usually I have toast, some fruit, and coffee. Then I pack my bag and leave the house at 8. Did you notice the sequence? Make breakfast. Have breakfast. Pack my bag. Leave the house. That is a complete morning routine in just a few sentences. Now let us also talk about feelings in the morning. Because morning routines are not just about actions. They are also about how you feel. You can say I feel fresh. Fresh means clean, awake, and ready to go. Example, after my shower I feel fresh and much more awake. You can also say I feel awake. After my coffee I finally feel awake. And one more. I need energy. Example, I need energy in the morning so I always try to eat something before I leave. Or, coffee gives me energy. Now let us do our special practice section with a full dialogue. First, just listen. Do not try to understand every single word. Just relax and listen for the general meaning. Hey, you look pretty awake today. Did you sleep well last night? I did actually. I went to bed a little earlier than usual, so getting up this morning felt much easier. That is nice. What time did you wake up? I woke up at about 6:50, but I stayed in bed for maybe 10 minutes before I actually got up. Did you hit snooze just once? I am really trying not to do it too often because I always end up running late. Good thinking. What do you usually do first after you get up? First I go to the bathroom, wash my face, and brush my teeth. Then I take a quick shower. Do you make breakfast at home? Yes, but I keep it very simple. My usual quick breakfast is oatmeal, a piece of fruit, and coffee. That sounds really healthy. I try. But honestly, if I am in a hurry, I just grab coffee and a banana and that is it. Same for me. After breakfast I get dressed, do my hair, pack my bag, and then I head out. What time do you usually leave the house? Usually around 7:50. If I leave any later than that, I know I am running late. That is such a good routine. It really is. Having a routine in the morning helps me feel calm and like I am ready to handle whatever the day brings. Okay. Now let us discuss the important phrases from that dialogue. First phrase, sleep well. If you sleep well, your sleep is good and your body feels rested. Example, I slept well last night. I did not sleep well so I feel tired today. Next phrase, go to bed early. This means you went to sleep at a good time. Example, I went to bed early because I needed to wake up early. When you go to bed early, waking up usually feels easier. Next, trying not to do something too often. This is a very useful pattern. It means you want to reduce a habit. Example, I am trying not to hit snooze too often. Or, I am trying not to skip breakfast too often. You can use this pattern with almost any habit you want to change. And the last phrase from the dialogue. Feel calm and ready for the day. Calm means peaceful, not stressed. Ready for the day means you feel prepared to start. When you have a routine, even a simple one, you tend to feel more calm and more ready. Now let us listen to that dialogue one more time. This time try to catch more details and notice specific phrases. Hey, you look pretty awake today. Did you sleep well last night? I did actually. I went to bed a little earlier than usual, so getting up this morning felt much easier. What time did you wake up? I woke up at about 6:50, but I stayed in bed for maybe 10 minutes before I actually got up. Did you hit snooze just once? I am really trying not to do it too often because I always end up running late. What do you usually do first after you get up? First I wash my face and brush my teeth. Then I take a quick shower. Do you make breakfast at home? Yes, but I keep it very simple. My usual quick breakfast is oatmeal, a piece of fruit, and coffee. That sounds really healthy. But honestly, if I am in a hurry, I just grab coffee and a banana. Same for me. After breakfast I get dressed, do my hair, pack my bag, and head out. What time do you usually leave? Usually around 7:50. If I leave any later, I know I am running late. Having a routine in the morning helps me feel calm and ready for the day. Did you catch more that time? Even one or two extra phrases, that is a real win. Now we have a few more high-frequency morning phrases to share before we wrap up. Phrase number 1. Start the day. Example, I like to start the day with a warm drink. A short walk helps me start the day with good energy. Phrase number 2. First thing in the morning. This means at the very beginning of the day, before anything else. Example, first thing in the morning, I open my curtains and let in some light. I check my schedule first thing in the morning. Phrase number 3. Be half asleep. If you are half asleep, you are not fully awake yet. Example, I am half asleep before my first cup of coffee. I was completely half asleep when my alarm went off. Phrase number 4. Have a busy morning. Example, I usually have a pretty busy morning on Mondays. Phrase number 5. Take my time. This means do not rush. Move slowly and calmly. Example, on weekends I take my time in the morning. There is no alarm, no hurry, just a slow and peaceful start. Now let us put these phrases into 2 short examples. Busy weekday morning. My alarm goes off at 6:30. I wake up but I do not get up right away. I hit snooze once, then I get up at 6:40. I wash my face, brush my teeth, and take a quick shower. Then I make a really quick breakfast, usually just coffee and fruit. I pack my bag and leave the house by 7:30. My mornings during the week are usually pretty busy, but having a routine means I always know what to do next. Relaxed weekend morning. On weekends everything is different. I wake up naturally without an alarm. I stay in bed for a while and enjoy the quiet. Then I get up slowly and make a proper cup of tea. I take my time making breakfast, something a bit nicer than usual, and I just enjoy the morning without rushing. Same vocabulary, different pace, completely different energy. You can use the same words to describe 2 very different feelings. Let us now do a quick final summary of everything we learned today. Big idea number 1. Wake up and get up are 2 different things. Wake up means your sleep ends. Get up means you leave the bed. Big idea number 2. Your morning routine is full of useful daily English phrases. Wash my face. Brush my teeth. Take a quick shower. Get dressed. Do my hair. Make breakfast. Pack my bag. Leave the house. Big idea number 3. Listening twice helps you understand more. The first time you get the general meaning. The second time you catch the details. Big idea number 4. Short, simple, real sentences are very powerful. I wake up at 7. My quick breakfast is a banana. I leave the house at 8. These are not fancy but they are real. And real is what we are going for. Big idea number 5. Your own life is the best practice material. Talk about your real morning, your real breakfast, your real routine. When you do that, English stops being something you study and starts being something you live. And big idea number 6. Small practice matters. 1 sentence is enough. You do not need to be perfect. You need to be consistent. A little English every single day will change you slowly but truly over time. And if you stayed with us all the way to this point, we want to say something. You did something good today. You chose to learn. You chose to grow. And that matters. Now here is our community question for you. We would love for you to answer this in the comments. What is the first thing you do in the morning? Keep it simple. You can write something like, the first thing I do in the morning is make tea. Or, the first thing I do is check my phone. Or, the first thing I do is wash my face. And if you want a second question, here it is. What time do you usually wake up? Write one sentence or two. And if you really want to challenge yourself, say your answer out loud before you write it. That is one of the best little speaking exercises you can do. Thank you so much for spending this time with us today. This was English Decoded, your slow English podcast for real daily life. I am Maya. And I am Lily. Take care of yourselves. Try to have a calm and good morning tomorrow. And remember, you are doing better than you think. Keep listening. Keep practicing. Keep speaking. And we will see you in the very next episode. Bye for now.